Good evening, everyone out there in Hot Press social media land. I'm here in Vicar Street, and I'm lucky enough to get to talk to a few of the guys from the Hothouse Flowers. I don't know if we can all see in the dark here because we're using advanced hot press equipment here, my telephone. But tonight, the Hothouse Flowers, there's no definite article. Hothouse Flowers are playing here in Vicar Street. The show starts at 9:30. Supported half
We're on
8.
9:30, supported 8:30. Yeah.
8:30. So if you haven't got your tickets, there's still a chance. I think there's maybe 5 or 6 left in the box office, something like that. Yeah. So if you're lucky, you can get them. Right. So this year is going to be a busy year for the band. The album. Tell us about this album, this staggered release. It did come out on the website last year.
Yeah.
And
it just didn't feel real, I suppose.
Right. And you've gone and remixed it, is that?
And we needed a little bit of tweaking, so we did that. And we're going to Japan, and that'll be the first proper kind of market release in Japan. So.
And then I presume there's a whole tour around the summer.
And there's a lot of gigs around. Festival in Liverpool on the 7th of July.
That's the Fesh.
It's the Fesh with
Van, it's a great lineup,
the Waterboys, ourselves, Melda May.
I think every band gets to play one song with
it looks like it.
There's so many, it's brilliant.
And is it?
What a day.
There's one as well. You're doing a similar lineup with Van and the Waterboys.
That's in Bedfordshire.
Yeah, right.
It's
Okay.
Rest
And is that just
Park.
That's a one-off.
That's a one-off thing. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's around the 31st
It's the
of
31st
August.
of August. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And there's another one in Germany, I believe.
There is
We'll
on
talk
the
about that.
3rd or 4th of August. I think third. Yeah.
What about dates here?
Then we're back here actually on the 4th of August, immediately back from Japan and Germany. We're up at the Ballyshannon Folk Festival on the 4th. And then we're down in Gorey on the 5th of August, but there's a few before that.
There's Strabane.
There's Strabane the day after tomorrow.
There's Tracton in Cork.
That's right, yeah.
We're playing a golf outing down in
Lovely.
somewhere in the middle of Waterville,
which my stepfather was a member of.
Yeah.
I have a few jumpers from that. A few caps.
So is there, going back to the album, is there a physical release? Is there going to be a physical release?
There will be, yeah.
And is this kind of, is this to promote it, or is it just kind of thing
this
happening
gig?
At the same time? No, the whole
thing. Listen,
one thing feeds the other.
Exactly, yeah.
We take it as it comes. One thing feeds the other, you know.
And is it more, is there more activity going on in the last 2 years? I don't want to bring up Mr. Clarkson again, but are you doing more work than you used to? I mean, it seems to be, you know.
Look, there's the phone now.
That's Jeremy.
Jeremy darling.
You mentioned my name, give me a few bob. And but I mean, was it a kick in the arse? I mean, did it have a real effect? The exposure that gave you? I mean, was that the impetus to maybe come back more?
Well, it didn't seem like we'd gone away because we hadn't because we hadn't. And leading up to that, we were doing loads of gigs anyway. Now maybe there's been a few more festivals abroad or something, you know, well in the UK, maybe. But we were doing our fair share of Glastonbury's and festivals over there anyway.
True. And how about when you were on the TV the other night, the 30th anniversary of the first album?
Yes.
Is that something? I mean, is that something that's going to play into all these gigs as well? I mean, I know you always do all those songs anyway.
Yeah,
but mention it. Give it a mention.
It's not something that we kind of do consciously, you know, like celebrate an anniversary or whatever. But people pick up on it and they go, you know what? It's been 30 years since Don't Go. Will you come on the TV show? So, has it really? Okay.
Yes.
You know.
Well, I was doing a bit of research last night, and on YouTube there's an hour from the
RDS gig.
In the RDS, yeah. I mean, you haven't changed the pictures, they're exactly physically the same. It's stunning, really, you know. But
thanks.
Talk about this album that's coming out. It's available. People can still get it from hothouseflowers.com if they want it. Yeah. I mean, it seems to me that it's a very different album than stuff you've done before. There's doesn't seem you're consciously looking for hit singles or anything like that. It's more like a piece.
Yes.
More like a mood piece. Would that be fair enough?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what, like the recording of it, is it something you went in and wrote as you were going along, or was it?
We've always been this kind of band that, ever since the beginning, that stuff came through the lot of us. Good music always came, and we'd hit a zone where everything seemed to find its place, and it's a really exciting thing when that happens. And so we'd never really indulged that in a proper studio space until we were here. We had 8 days in Windmill. They set up the place so well for us. Like, they couldn't have done more to make the place really conducive to what we wanted to do. And very, very early on, Tony said, I think we're going to leave the red light on most of the time because stuff was just coming out.
Right. And was the stuff that was it the case of going back and fixing it, or was it just okay the way it was, or?
No, very little really. We had, I don't know, we got 5 hours of raw material and
A bit of editing, really, more than anything.
editing just to make room to make it into something.
Right, and when you put it up on the site because it coincided with that TV show, I mean, was that you felt then listening back again? Listen, we can just make this just a little bit better. We can just polish it up a small bit.
Yeah, I think the idea of a real piece of physical just consolidate something. It's just something you can give to your friends.
How was it like releasing it that way? I mean, did it have much less of a splash than something physical, or has it just changed completely?
Well, it's kind of like if you get a little stone and you hold it over a pool
Here we
of
go.
water, and you let it go, and it goes. Ka-dunk. Now,
Gravity.
if you hold a virtual stone, exactly the same bowl of water, same fingers,
Yes.
same smiling
Same
face,
water, yeah. Same air,
same atmosphere,
pressure, yeah.
same ambience,
Gravitational forces.
company. You talk about your gravity, baby. I'll talk. And you let go of the
That
thing.
story was going somewhere at the start. Sure.
Well, there's no
you know?
sound.
Yeah.
There's no splash. Exactly, There's no
To
splash.
make it sound. Okay, well, there's another couple of
Physical.
things we just want to mention with Fiachna being here. That in the current issue of Hot Press, which is out today, folks, Fiachna has donned another hat and become a writer of sorts and has talked to us about the birthday of Rory Gallagher. I want to say a few words about that.
Well, it was just Roisin rang me and
Yeah.
asked me would I do a little piece, and she said no time to think of it really, and she said finished on the radio a few nights ago, and I wrote something down quickly, and then she rang me of course on Monday and said can we have that today, and I said Jesus, I've only done a thing, so thank you Pat. On Moisture Carty got the pound Darragh
Yeah.
and it was great because I said to Roisin, I said I
That's
haven't
all
finished
you
this,
need,
it's not
yeah.
finished, but it's there. Give it to Pat and see if he can just shave it a bit.
Lovely.
So that's what happened, but hey, it was just
That's almost like I tried to turn that story around to talk about me, but that's not what it was at all. You know?
It was just a recollection of meeting him in a hotel in
No, it's
Australia.
a great story. Yeah.
And a brief chat, and I don't really even remember the chat. I just remember the atmosphere of it,
Yeah.
and the feeling of what a lovely, humble,
gentleman.
gracious man he was. And it's as simple as that. And I still remember it today. Now it's years later, and
Shocking
you know,
young when you think back at like how young he
Yeah.
was really when he died.
And there was no sense of anything. Like he wasn't. He was.
Well, he was still at the Hothouse Flowers.
Yeah.
He was on live around that time. He was still fantastic. You know?
I
Talking about
went
live.
to
anyway.
see
Sorry.
him in the stadium around
Yeah.
probably early 1977, I'd say.
Right.
And he basically opened the dressing room door and welcomed anybody who wanted to go and meet him in.
Did you ever see that? The whatever it is, documentary or live tape of him anyway. And it's like that. He's sitting in the dressing room drinking the bottles of Guinness. Bottles of Guinness that never saw a fridge in their life at all.
yeah.
People are coming in through the window and all sorts of stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Very thirsty.
Yes. Don't start me off. Right, I'll let you go. Just say one more thing about tonight. Annie, it's a set going from 30 years ago to the latest thing, I presume, or you don't even know
To
yet?
tonight.
To tonight.
There'll be stuff made up tonight. That's
Stuff
never
made
been
up
heard
tonight.
before.
Well, you were
That's for
talking
sure.
on the TV last week that there's a language between, and you mentioned it there, Liam, as well, that even you guys sometimes don't know what's going to happen next on the stage, and that's what maybe keeps it fresh for the people who've been coming for 30 years and for you guys as well.
Yeah, there's a huge element of that. Yeah.
There's a point where nobody in the room knows
What's going to happen?
what's going to happen next. It's just following a feeling, and everyone's following it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
what happens is everyone kind of gets something different out of it then. You know, it was last time we played here, two friends came and I wasn't sure how they'd react because they were slightly older, and they were blown away by it because there was loads of freedom and
Yeah.
lots of jamming going on. It was great.
Great. Okay. Well, listen. The very best of luck tonight, gents. We're going to
Thanks,
put
Pat.
this up straight away. Ladies and gentlemen, as I said, there are 5 or 6 tickets still waiting at the box office. Come on down. You will not regret it. Thanks again, lads. Thank you.